The Dragons took on the Mavericks in wrestling at Nemzek Fieldhouse. Let's get right into the highlights starting at 125. Here we have Robertson versus Novak. Robertson here would get the nice little takedown. He'd go on to get the 18-5 major decision to start off the match. At 133, Blake Bosch pins Brer Adams here, gets control, goes on to get the pin at 334 and gets the Dragons on the board nice and early. At 141, Bruno here versus Philippe Walker. Walker would get the roll, get the 2-point takedown, but would end up lose to a 6-4 decision to Bruno. At 149, Novacek versus Hartwig. Novacek here posturing a little bit, slaps the leg, gets a 2-point takedown, and would go on to a 4-3 decision. At 157, Cooling versus Garrett Hoffner. Cooling here gets the takedown and would go on to a 3-1 decision. Here at 165, Quinn versus Dan Murakami. Quinn gets the kicks the leg out of Murakami and would go on to get the 9-1 major decision. On to 174, Vancouver versus Mike Joseph. Mike Joseph fell behind all match long, and here Vancouver pushes him over and gets the pin by Vancouver at 174, and Makato starts to build a nice little lead. At 184, Porter versus Abernathy. Sean Porter spins and sweeps for the takedown, would go on to get the 9-4 decision. At 197, Vandaloo versus Chris Bascon. Chris here kicking out the leg for 2, but would end up falling in a close one, 3-2 to Vandaloo. The heavyweights at 185, Allen versus Abdulatif, excuse me. Allen with the bull rush, controlled most of the match and gets the 11-1 major decision. The Mavericks would go on to get a 27-12 victory over MSUM Dragons in Nemzek Fieldhouse.